There are probably multiple really good reasons for wanting to serve the Lord, including overseas involvement. One is that we want lost people around the world to be found. We want all those who are outside Christ to have the opportunity to hear about Him and then to make their own decisions about whether to follow Him or not. When we think about the spiritual lostness of people, boys and girls and teenagers and men and women outside of Christ in this life and the life to come, our hearts break, and in love we feel compelled to move towards them. That's a really good motivation for service. A second is we've come to believe that when we're in the center of God's will for our lives, that's when we're happiest. When we're obeying Him, that's when our lives feel most complete. I know that I've been happiest in my life when I've been keeping in step with Him, and I've been unhappiest when I haven't been, when I've been walking outside of His perfect will for my life. There's something innately gratifying and inherently satisfying for the child of God who's walking with the Lord and enjoying Him and saying yes to His invitation to go in this direction or to go in that one. So one really good motivation for serving God would be the benefit that comes from happy obedience. But I believe that the greatest motivation for missionary service, whether as a sender, a funder, an intercessor, a goer, or some combination of these, is to glorify Him. If it's true that He is as beautiful as we think that He is, and if it's true that the nations can experience His glory and the wonders of His name, the pleasure of enjoying Him and coming to know Him, if those things are true, then the greatest motivation of all is giving Him the opportunity to receive the worship of the peoples of the world. And so we move out so that the lost can be found and so that we can be satisfied, but ultimately it's so that He can be satisfied. He receives His due. He who alone is worthy can receive glory to His name.